Welcome back to Inside Texoma. Once again, we are talking about the Newschannel 6 Coat and Blanket Drive, not only benefiting people at Faith Mission, but also pets too this year, pets at the Humane Society. And Kimber's been telling us all about the Humane Society. The benefits of this have actually just been overwhelming. I know the Coat and Blanket Drive for the pets. Can you talk a little bit about the donations and how they've been?
Well, actually, Saturday we had quite a few people who were coming in because they had seen this on TV that were bringing donations of coats and blankets and everything that we kind of have been talking about getting some donations for. They were coming out and actually adopting because they had seen it on TV, and they thought, well, while we're here, let's go visit, and decided to go ahead and adopt. And we actually had 20 adoptions on Saturday during our Home for the Holidays event. And our adoptions, I called today, we're at 43 adoptions so far, completed adoptions this month, which I think is a record. We're normally at that at half, the month before we get there.
That is really impressive.
We're so excited for the media coverage that has been going on, and a lot of our animals have found homes because of this coat drive, because of the media attention that it's bringing the issue of adoption versus going and go buy an animal. I saw today on TV that there was this online place, and it's actually a puppy mill, and they were not getting healthy animals, whereas ours, they're completely vetted, and they make the best pets. I was talking to somebody today who's one of my clients, and he said, if you ever need me to do a testimony about adoption, Shep is the best dog we have ever had, and they do. Shelter pets make the best, companions, and there's so many health benefits to having an animal, but it's just so amazing how people will open their hearts to these animals. And I have, like I said, I have 4 we've adopted total, and one that just showed up on our front porch. And it's just, rescue is so important to us because it's saving a life. It's giving an animal, they're not damaged goods. They actually have so much to give and so much love to give to people.
That is so impressive, though, and how that's all linked together, isn't it?
It's all linked together, yes.
How amazed are you with the generosity of Texoma? I know we talk about this time and time again because it doesn't matter what the need is. Texoma just seems to step up. I mean, just generous people living in this area.
Well, we still kind of have that small town feel, even though we're the big city. But there's so many more people here that I feel if you tell them that there's a need, they step up to the plate and they say, how can we help you? What can we do for your organization? And they get the ball rolling, and here they come in and they bring everything that you needed. I know that whenever we had the horses that came in, people generously gave hay for the horses that came in that were in need.
That's pretty cool. So not only are your donations of blankets and coats and pet dog houses and dog sweaters and you name it, the list can go on, helping so many pets who are suffering in this cold weather, but they're also saving lives through adoption. So that's something to be proud of, Texoma. That's pretty cool, Kimber. So thanks for sharing that with us as well. Now we have some events coming up, or the Humane Society has some events coming up that you'd like to share with us, and I know this could also lead to even more adoptions. So hoping to, set an even higher record for this month of adoptions.
Correct. In fact, we had taken this one dog to PetSmart because of this publicity. We had said that we were going to be at PetSmart, and someone came out to look at our dogs and donate too. And this was her first time that she'd been out. She came in as a mama. All of her puppies got adopted. She kept getting overlooked. And because we took her to PetSmart, she now has a forever home. She actually went home today, and we were so excited for her because she is just, she'll touch your heart. And there have been several that have done that. And it's getting the animals out. It's giving them a break. We're learning to kind of learn their personality, how well they ride in the car. Are they barking, like I've talked about earlier? How well they behave with children and other dogs whenever we're at PetSmart or Petco. We go to Tractor Supply, Books A Million. When we're at Books A Million, you can make a purchase, and 10% of your purchase goes to the Humane Society as a donation.
Wow.
And so, yes, so we've got some really generous businesses that want to give. When we're having our event, there were several businesses that donated door prizes that were wonderful. El Chico, Gidgets, Smith's Garden Town, All American Car Wash, Sullivan Toyota, just to name a few that have stepped up to the plate to help us out.
And I know we're going to talk about a few more coming up, so stay with us, Texoma. More Inside Texoma with Humane Society after the break. Welcome back to Inside Texoma. Once again, we are talking about the 5th annual Newschannel 6 Coat and Blanket Drive that's also helping to benefit pets this year with the Humane Society. And Kimber, we appreciate you taking so much time to tell us everything. And I know one last little quick mention, there's a lot of events that are going to be kicking off the first of the new year. Where can people go to find those events?
Well, the events committee is going to be meeting pretty quickly to talk about all of the events. But usually the first Saturday of every month we go to PetSmart, the second Petco. The third one is usually Books A Million, and then the fourth one is at Tractor Supply. And pretty much every Saturday we're out somewhere, and sometimes we'll have 2 or 3 events. It's just so important that we get our animals out and seen and giving them a break, and usually there's a love connection that's made while we're out.
So that's a great thing. So something you can expect every week. Now, real quickly, monetary donations, I understand, also a big need for an upcoming future project.
Yes, what we're trying to do is in the future, we are trying to build a new facility. I believe it's going to be near the Animal Services Center on Hatton Road. It would be so nice because our buildings are old and they're getting dilapidated and falling down, and so what we're trying to do is make it as nice as we can for our animals while they're in our, in our care.
Absolutely, and I know if you're out at these events, the thing to do, you can still bring those coats, those blankets, the dog houses. You can drop them all off at the Humane Society. You can bring them to their events, whatever works for you through January the 4th, Texoma. This is going to be going on, so make sure you continue to give. We appreciate those who have already taken time to give and even adopted pet, I know, from the Humane Society. And Kimber, thank you so much for taking time today to share the insides of the Humane Society with us. We appreciate that. And thank you, Texoma, for joining us. We'll see you back here next Sunday morning for another look inside Texoma.